Hey guys, we're back. So today we're doing a video on bearded dragon care. So today we're going to do on how to feed and what to feed your baby bearded dragon. So for a baby bearded dragon, they can't eat anything bigger than the space between their eyes. So here, let me just get mine out. So their throat is about as wide as this space right in between their eyes. So from here to here. So I usually feed him pinhead crickets or worms. So for your baby bearded, you usually want to feed them like pinhead crickets, the 1/4-inch ones, because the 1/4-inch crickets are the smallest you can get, and they'll eat them right up. Let me show you what they look like. So these are 1/4-inch crickets. As you can see, they're very small. And they can fit right in his little mouth. Oh, he's looking at them. He's looking at them. You want some? I already fed him though, so he can't have any more. So for a baby beardy, you want to feed them about as many as they can eat in 5 minutes. As many as they can eat in 5 minutes, 3 times a day. So say your beardy can eat 30 in 5 minutes, then you feed him about 30 in the morning, in the middle of the day, and at night. And you let him eat, but never ever leave a cricket in there overnight, because when he sleeps, the crickets eat at his little scales right on his side. Right there. So never ever leave him in overnight. Other than that, you're pretty good with feeding. If you don't want to feed crickets, then you can also feed baby supers. Baby supers are good. They'll eat those right up. They love them. Baby supers, you want them. You can use super worms because they can crunch them, and they'll eat them good. Super worms are good for them. And but then the one thing you always want to feed them is make sure you have some kale in their diet, or like some kind of green besides lettuce or spinach. Any green besides lettuce or spinach, you want that to be about 25% of their diet as their babies. And then once they get to be older, you want that to be like 75% of their diet. So if they aren't eating their greens enough as they're an adult, start taking out the bugs and just leaving the greens. And as they're babies, if they're not eating their greens, just wet them a little bit, put them in their tank, and leave them there for a little bit, and they'll start to eat them. So mine loves kale, so just find out what your beardy loves and start to feed it to him. His name is Rico. Oh, it's okay, Rico. He's a little camera shy. I'll bring him down here. He's a lot more calm down here. And then every day or every other day, you want to get a spray bottle and mist them on their back or on their head, and that'll give them their water that they need for hydration. Just mist them like 5 to 10 sprays in the morning, and then that's it. That's all you need to feed and water them with. It's pretty much all you need to do. And then what I always have is some of this dry food. I always have that in there. You guys can see it. I always have that in there, no matter what, just in case he gets hungry. He can have that. Hey, buddy, you wanna eat my finger? You wanna eat my finger? So yeah, when these guys are adults, though, you want to feed them the bigger crickets. You want to feed them like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. And they'll eat those and full-grown supers and hornworms. Also, when they're adults, if they just laid eggs, to give them fat, you can give them silkworms, waxworms, or pinky mice. Sorry. Yeah. And just make sure they have a water dish too, because they like to be able to bathe in that. So that's pretty much all you need to do for feeding. Here's Rico. Here he is just chilling on my hand. And that's it. And now we're gonna go over to the frog room and talk about the frog feeding. Okay, so we have a bullfrog that has just sprouted his front legs. So when they're at this stage, right there, you don't want to feed them too much because they get most of their nutrients from their tail. So when they're at that stage, just feed them pellets twice a day. Only a couple, just like, I don't know, like 5 maybe, twice a day. And they'll be good. I have some fish flakes in there because those seem to work good for my bullfrogs. But they'll get most of their nutrients from their tail. And now we're moving on to the red-eared slider. This is Sheldon. That's Sheldon in here. But actually, we found out it's a girl. So her new name is Shelly. Or Shelby. What? Okay, guys, sorry about that. So for the red-eared sliders, what you want to feed them is, you're gonna want to feed them these pellets, the floating food sticks. These are very good for them. They're high in nutrients. Get the Reptomin tetras. And then you also want to feed them their greens. Just float some lettuce in there and they'll eat it. He already ate some from over there. And just put in some fathead minnows, or rosy red minnows. And they'll eat. So that's pretty much all I have to do for them. Whatever you give them, they'll eat. Watch. Right there. Let's see if I can get them to eat right now. Or steak, remember. See? There she goes. Once I put the food in, she gets alerted. Oop, where's she going? Ooh, she's coming up. Boom, there you go. See? Feed them, they'll eat. So that's pretty much it. And then for the fish, easy. Just pinch of flakes, drop it in the tank. Tank cloudy at the moment. I need to change the water. Then you're done. We got that new fish. We got 2 Dalmatian mollies. I'm trying to find the other one. So yeah, that's the feeding. See you guys later.